In this video, me and a former tour player spoke about relentlessly what we can do to simplify the golf swing if we only had 3 weeks to work with somebody. So me and my buddy were talking about see if we can do the bare minimum to help a player improve not only their golf skill set, but also their plan. So we've been rattling our brain about this, right? And the 2 things we came up with, if a player can only do a certain thing, we said the preset drill, where you set, swing to the top, hit your ball, and then hit balls with the tour striker. But there's a caveat that goes with this. The player has to up the amount of golf they actually play. And I have a 3-week challenge. I got one of my high school players, he accepted the challenge. The only thing he's gonna do is the preset drill. He's gonna hit balls with the tour striker. That's it, no driver, no wedges, no anything. Preset drill, tour striker, but he's gonna up his play. So he's gonna play an extra round, an extra 2 rounds a week. And I told him that within 3 weeks, I bet he lowered his handicap by 2 full strokes. So let's go over this real quick. Preset drill. That one was money right there. What I like about the preset drill, if you really do it correctly, you want to challenge yourself to be 1 to 3 yards left to right of the target. And then you can hit as many balls as you want with the Tour Striker. I have the Tour Striker Pro. Now my buddy said he don't think a lot of people are gonna stick with it because this Tour Striker is the game changer. Straight as an arrow. We're gonna draw this one. Yeah, that's right, I can draw the Tour Striker. I don't know if I can fade the Tour Striker. Let's try. Oh yeah, beautiful cut shot. I think that my high school player is going to knock off a full 2 strokes minimum if they stick with this for 3 weeks. The pre-shot drill, preset, swing to the top, hit your ball, the Tour Striker, and you have to add at least 1 additional round of golf per week. I would prefer 2 additional rounds per golf. What say you? So the technology is in the head itself. Bevel, leading edge, very small sweet spot that forces you to get forward shaft lean. You ever notice when you go to a golf shop, all the clubs are sitting, leaning toward the target? So the designers have already made it. That's why I say that golf clubs actually limit what we can do because of the design of the club, right? But when I ask a client, 75% of the time, show me impact, they'll show me address position, where impact is kicked in, a little forward shaft lean, and you can look on tour. So a player from address position to impact, their hands may move anywhere from 5 to 13 inches, depending on who you are. Like a Rory McIlroy, his hands move almost 11 inches, from address position. So a good mental key is, like my buddy says, played on tour, he says he just thinks about leaning on the shaft. Leaning on the shaft. And that key seems to work when I give it to clients. I tell them I just want them to lean on the shaft. Now they have another tool out, I think it's called the DST, the DLT. It has the shaft that leans. The thing about that training tool that keeps me away from it is that it goes to the extreme. So a lot of times it forces players past the point of no return, where then they become handle draggers. That's why I like, the tour striker. Keep grinding, folks. A little bonus material. Peace.